and welcome to PureStretch. I've come on just a few moments early so that you can find me and get all your equipment ready. Right, so Bessie's decided, hello, it's not playtime, darling, it's time to go on your mat. Now I've got my phone so I can see if there's anyone there, and I will be starting on the nose of 7 o'clock. Hasn't it been a hot day? Oh, yes. So I'm hoping that you're thinking, oh, I could really do with a lovely, lovely stretch. You've come to the right place. Make sure you've got a mat, obviously, a cotton yoga band or a dressing gown belt to use for some stretching later. We are going to have a lovely time. As normal, work within your own pain-free range. Don't do anything that hurts. That's really important, okay? We'll be doing some lovely stretching. We're not going to do too much hard work tonight because it really is very, very hot. And not everyone has got an industrial size fan like I've got. So I want you to just enjoy a lovely stretch and a relax at the end, okay? Right, so let's just look and see. Is there anybody there? I wonder. Let's see. Okay. Oh, good. There's 2 people. I think Rose is there. That's very nice. Hello, Rose. Right. I think it's almost 7 o'clock. I'm not sure why Bessie thinks it's time to play. Do you want to go out? Okay. Go on then. So, work within your own pain-free range. Join in at a level that suits you. And obviously you're joining in at your own risk. Okay. Oh, and Alison's there. Fantastic. Good to see you, Alison. Right. So I am going to put my phone down and we are going to make a start because it's exactly 7 o'clock. Right. Okay. Here we go. Let's pop that down. Okay. So I thought it would be a nice treat to start with a lying down warm up. After the hot day you've had, I thought you might like to start on the floor. Now I'm just going to put the music on and you can settle yourselves on your mat. That's it. Okay, so we're going to take ourselves down to the mat. That's it. And arms long down by the side. You can relax the legs down, let the feet fall to the bottom corners of the mat. And let's just forget about everything we've done today and focus on now. We're just going to breathe in through the nose, filling the lungs wide but keeping the shoulders relaxed, and then breathe out through the mouth. Breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Fantastic. Just one more time. Brilliant. As we're lying here, I just want to remind you of have that lovely awareness of your core muscles around the middle, having a little belt on, tightened up to about 3 out of 10, and having a connection with the pelvic floor, lifting that up about 3 out of 10 as well would be brilliant. So we want the shoulders relaxed. Ideally to have some natural curves in the back. Okay. And we are going to start by gently bending up our legs. Okay. Now we're going to start with our left leg. We're going to bring the left knee in and straighten it. And we're going to circle the foot round. We'll do everything 4 times. Okay. So circle it round 4 times before going back the other way. Brilliant. We're going to pause here and just point and flex. That's it. 4 times. Just warming up the ankle and getting some movement in the calf. Okay. So when we've done that, we'll just finish with just a comfortable foot. We're going to bend the knee and straighten. 3 more. We're going to take it down and straighten. Again, down and straighten. 1 more. Excellent. Okay. So now we'll bring the knee in, take it forwards, hover the heel, draw it back in and straighten. Okay. So we're going to do 4 in total of those. Brilliant. And I've got 1 more to do. Okay, come back to that bent knee and then circle the knee round. That's it, 4 times in one direction. Don't worry about the clicks. As long as the clicks are painless, that's fine. That's it. It's really clicking and clunking for me. After 4, go back the other way with your circles. Excellent. And then back to the center and lower that left foot down. Okay, so now we're going to straighten the right leg. Straight up. Nice straight line, ankle, knee and hip. Let's circle the foot round. Again, just do everything in 4s. Brilliant. Then you go back the other way. Well done. Pause in the middle and then point and flex. That's nice. Okay, just finish with a relaxed foot, and we were just going to bend the knee and straighten. Bend and straighten. Good. So just warming up the hamstrings, warming up the knee. Brilliant. So we do 4 of those. Then bring the knee in towards the chest. Extend the leg forward. Hover the heel an inch off the floor. Bring it back in and straighten. Again, take it forwards. That's it. So this isn't so much, it is a warm-up, but we're actually just mobilizing all the joints. And the warmer you are, the more flexible you are. So that's great for PureStretch. Okay, after your 4th one, pause with that knee in towards your chest and circle the knee round. 4 times in one direction. That's lovely. And back the other way. Take it away and circle round. Excellent. So that's warmed up those hips, those big joints. That's it. And then lower the feet down. Brilliant. Okay, let's go to warm up the lower back. Take the arms out wide, settle the shoulders, ankles and knees side by side. And let's just take the knees gently towards one side and look to the opposite side. Head and knees to center and down the second side. Keep it small to start with. Brilliant. Head and knees to center down the first side. Excellent. And then head and knees to center and down the second side. Brilliant. Bring everything back to the middle. Well done. Okay. So pop the hands on the shoulders. Just circle the elbows round. That's it. 4 times in one direction. Pause and go back the other way. Brilliant. That's it. Take the arms up above us. That's it. And we're just going to march those arms. Almost but not quite touching the floor. Let's do 4 sets of those. That's it. Then we're going to pause in the middle and just take them wide. Hover and back up. Take them wide and pause. 2 more. Really stretch that chest. Well done. 1 more. Excellent. Then return the arms down to the side. Okay. So what we're going to do now, we are going to have the hands by the shoulders and push ourselves up, and we are going to find our band, okay? Because we're going to do some leg circles and some lovely stretches side to side. So you will need your band, okay? So I'm going to do it on my left leg so you can see more easily first. So let us take the band around the left foot. Okay, straighten the left leg up. Now we're going to have both bands in the left hand. Right leg's out the way, right arm is out at scarecrow. This other leg can be bent, relaxed or out the way. You choose. The left leg's doing the work, all right? So let's start with some circles. We're going to circle round, trying not to have too many corners. Circle it round. Brilliant. And then try and make the circle a bit bigger by holding a little bit lower down your band. I'm going to do about 8 circles. Then I'm going to pause in the middle and circle back the other way, starting small. That's a bit of rocking and rolling of the hips is absolutely fine. Really warming up this hip nicely now. Make those circles a bit bigger. Brilliant. Excellent. Okay, so then back up to center. Right. Okay, so I'm now just going to get my right leg out the way now. Okay. Now I'm going to keep the band in my left hand, right arm out of scarecrow, and I'm just going to lower this left leg down the side, keeping the right hip glued to the floor, just going as low as is comfortable. Then pause. Breathe in. As you breathe out, you may be able to melt a little bit lower. Up to you, but keep this hip down and your right shoulder glued to the floor. Pause. Gently bend that leg, bring it back up to center. Now the band goes in the right hand, okay? Left arm out at scarecrow, and just take that left leg over to the right side at a level that's comfy for you, but you'll feel a big stretch here. Okay, left shoulder down on the mat. If you're really very bendy, you could always gently pull on the band, bringing the toes a little closer to the shoulder, but that's a big ask. And again, if you wanted to, you could breathe in. As you breathe out, just melt a little bit lower. Okay, gently bend that knee, bring it back up to center. We're doing the same thing again. Band in the left hand, right arm out at scarecrow. Lower that left leg down, keeping the right hip on the mat. Pause, breathe in. As you breathe out, you could melt lower if you wanted to. Just listen to your body, do what's comfortable. Okay, gently bend the knee, bring it to center, swap the band into the right hand, left arm out at scarecrow, and just gently take that leg across. You can override the stretch reflex by breathing in. As you breathe out, you just melt a little lower. Excellent. Slightly bend the knee, bring it back up to center. Well done. Take the band off that foot. Now we're going to put the band around the right foot. That's it. Straighten it up. So we've got both bands in the right hand, and we're going to do our circles, yeah? So left arm is out. Just start with a small circle. And we did about 8 circles in one direction. The circles are getting bigger. And you'll try not to have too many corners. That's it. Circling it round. And then when you've done about 8, pause, go back the other way, keep it small. Keep it small. And make those circles a little bit bigger. Fantastic. And then come back to the middle. Well done. Okay, so we are now going to, you might want to adjust your hand, just make sure you're holding it in a comfy place. And then this right leg is gently going to go over to the right side. So very controlled, this left shoulder is down, very controlled. Just lower it down. Pause when you feel you've stretched enough. Relax, breathe in. As you breathe out, you may melt lower. It's up to you. Keep this hip down. Fantastic. Gently bend the knee, bring it back up to center. Swap the band into your left hand. Right arm goes out, and take that leg over to the left side. Listen to how this hip and glutes are feeling. Just go as far as you want. You can pause, breathe in, breathe out, melt lower if you want to. Okay, gently bend the leg, bring it back up. Over to the right side, swap the hand, take it over. Brilliant. Really keep this the left hip down when on the right side. It's your point of stability. And then lastly, bend that leg, bring it back to center, swap the bands into the left hand as you take the leg over to the left side. Fantastic. Gently bend that leg, bring it back up to center, take the band off the foot, okay? Take the arms wide and just take the knees gently side to side. Brilliant. Everything back to center, put your hands by your shoulders and gently push yourself up. Okay, so what we're going to do now, we're going to just do a little bit of toning work. I know, I knew you were waiting for this. Okay, so we're going to do a little V-sit. Yes, so let's start nice and easy. We're sitting up tall, tummy's in. We're going to put our hands behind our knees. Bring the heels in slightly and just hover. You've curled your lower back slightly under, okay? But you're sitting tall and you're hovering these feet off the floor. And then come back down. So we want you to get that point of balance, okay? Then you may lift up 1 and lift up 2. You're going to pause and then come down. So we're going to layer this on and you're going to stick at a level that feels good for you, okay? So again, sitting tall, get your balance. We're going to get the legs up. Fantastic. This might be enough for you, or you may let go. Right, well done. Should we hold for 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3, 2, 1 and rest. Well done. So what we're going to do now, we're going to add some toe taps. And you can keep holding on if you like, or you can have your arms out and still do the toe taps. See how you find it, okay? We are going to start at 8 again. Okay, so let's get our balance first. First things first. Get your balance. Legs up, arms up. We're going to tap for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Reaching forward. Well done. How did that feel? I hope you're saying, oh, I'd love to do another 8, Emma. I thought you would. This time, let's just take the arms slightly further apart. I don't expect, we're not going to get them here because that's extremely difficult. But if you were just to hover them out slightly, that would increase the degree of difficulty. Okay, so here we go. Let's go one more time. Yeah. So shoulders relaxed, tummies in. Get your balance first. We're getting the legs up. We're taking the arms comfortably wide. We're going down. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Well done. Oh, I really felt that. I bet you did too. Well done. So we're just gently easing ourselves forward and coming back up. Okay. Now, while we're in this position, we are going to do, I was going to say porridge, but it's not really a porridgey sort of day, is it? What should we do? Should we stir the custard that's going on the trifle? How about that? Okay. So legs in that lovely lunge position. We've got feet up. Let's just circle those feet again. You'll have to give me a yes or no to custard in trifle. Trifle, yes or no? At the end. Right, okay, so legs in a lunge position, knees up, feet up, okay? So we're just going to sit nice and tall. We're moving from the hips and we're gingerly leaning forwards and back up to sitting. Really keep contact with the tummy. So we're going to creep forwards, gazes forward, take the arms forward and gently come back. Yeah, again, reaching forwards. So this is a lovely stretch down the back of your legs and your hamstrings. We're coming up. And again, reaching forward with that lovely long back. Gazes forward. Reach and then just polish the floor. 4, 3, 2, 1, go back the other way with your circles, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rise up. Oh, well done. Did you feel that here? I hope so. Fantastic. Okay, let's just do that one more time. Sitting tall, reaching forwards, pause, we're going to polish. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, back the other way. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Bring one leg in, followed by the second. Gently hug and sit forward. Brilliant. Okay. So just before we leave this little V-sit, what we're going to do, we're going to have one leg long, okay? And we're going to have one leg here, okay? So side on so you can see me. I'm in this position, just sitting up nice and tall, okay? And what we're going to do first, we're going to have a little roll back and come up. So we're going to do that 4 times. And then we're going to go across to that raised knee, okay? So I'm going on my left so you can see. Right leg is flat to the floor, okay? Bring that left leg up, sitting tall, and we're just going to curl down. 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Come up. Let go if you're happy to go across. 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Brilliant. Okay. Now you know what you're doing. Again, same side, okay? So we're going to lift this leg up to tabletop, hands behind the knee. Really connect with the core. Let's roll down for 4. 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Pause. Hands by the ears across for 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Fantastic. Woo! If you're lucky enough to be able to reach a drink, have a drink, okay? And then we're going to do the second side. My drink's on the other side. Right, okay, so shall we go to our second side now? So now this time the left leg is bent, and we are going to have our right leg bent, hands behind the knee. Sitting up tall first, little curl down for 4. Here we go. We're going to go 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Come up, let go, opposite elbow, opposite shoulder. 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Well done. And then we're just going to repeat it. Here we go. Bring that leg up. That's it. So we do our roll backs first. Here we go. Rolling back. 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Come up. Gently let go. Shoulder to knee. And 4, 3, 2, 1. And rest. Well done. Now, I forgot to say you need a cushion. So I'm going to go across my lounge to get a cushion, and you're going to get a cushion. Or it could, a rolled up jumper would do, but you just need something to put under your head for a lovely shoulder stretch. Okay, so we are going to be lying on our side, and we're going to have our hands, arms stretched out at shoulder height. So your head, we need a pillow to fill in the gap between your ear and the floor, because I want your head and neck in line with the spine, okay? So let's get our stuff out the way. That's it. Okay, so we're going to take ourselves down to our mat. Now with these legs, we'd like the knees in front of the hips, and the knees are stacked like 2 bricks in a wall, and ankles under knees, and they're stacked as well. Now we're in this position to start with, okay? Nothing should be moving from the hips down. That's your stabilizing point, okay? And all we're going to do first is a little bow and arrow. So we're staying on our side, but this top arm, we're just going to take the elbow back and we're going to reach. So this is an upper back and a shoulder stretch, but we're going to do it very gently, so we're layering it to get our shoulders used to big movements. So we're doing 4 bow and arrows with looking in front. So if you're happy to do that, you can then lift this top arm just up halfway. So your hand and arm are now above your shoulder, and gently close. So we're going to do 3 more of those. We're just lifting up. We're looking forwards. Brilliant. 2 more. We're going to lift. Well done. 1 more. Excellent. Now before you do the bigger stretch, just pop your pillow back. Make sure it's still under your head, but make sure there's a bit behind you, alright? So now you're going to follow your thumb with your eyes, and you're going to come up to the top and just gently go as far as is comfortable so that your legs are not moving. Just go as far as you can and pause. Legs are staying still. Pause, really feel that stretch in the shoulder and across the chest. Again, breathe in. As you breathe out, you may melt lower, but keep the legs still. We're going to slowly return that arm back. Follow your thumb with your gaze. And pause, okay? So we're just going to do that 3 more times in your own time, lifting that top arm up, watching your thumb with your eyes, and take it over. Legs staying still, hips staying still. And gently return. Excellent. Okay, I've got 2 more to do, so I'm just going to take this one over. Really feel that beautiful shoulder and chest stretch. Fantastic. Last one for me. And slowly return. Brilliant. Okay, excellent. So we're now going to just have our feet. So our feet are in line with the bottom with a gentle bend on the knees, okay? So we're going to do the clam. Now, if you want to get rid of your pillow and take your lower arm out straight, that's fine. Hips are stacked, but I want a gentle bend on those knees, all right? But the heels in line with the bottom. Okay, again, hips stacked, tummies in. And we're going to do 4, 4 and 4. Okay, you can stop at a level that's right for you. So nice and easy, level 1. Keep the feet together, gently lift up the top and lower down. So we're just lifting that top knee, the bottom leg stays still, and you should feel a nice bit of a work in that top leg. 2 more. If you can stay on your side, this hand doesn't need to be here. It could be here if you wanted. So that's level 1, just doing that lovely knee lift up and lowering down. Okay, to make this more challenging, we can just lift the feet. And then a further 4 lifts. We're lifting up and we're lowering down. 3 more. Lift and lower. Brilliant. So we've done 4 and 4. Okay, lower the feet down, give the leg a pat. Now for your next 4, you can just repeat more of the same if you like, or the level 3 is to bring the feet up. Okay, then I'll show you. You lift the top knee, you extend the leg, you bend it so your feet return together, and you lower the knee. So that's your level 3 if you want to do 4 of those, or 4 more at your level. Okay, lift, extend, keep really on your side as you're working. If you need the hand here, that's fine. lift, extend, return, keeping the feet lifted all the time. Brilliant. I'm sure I've got one more to do. Excellent. Lower the knee, lower the foot. Give that leg a pat. Well done. Let's just do a little quad stretch while we're ready, while we're here. On the side, bring the top heel towards the bottom. If you want a bigger stretch, lift up that bottom foot. Make sure your head and neck are in a comfortable position. So you should be feeling the stretch down the front of this top leg as you draw the heel towards the bottom. Brilliant. Okay, lower that foot and give that leg a little wiggle. Okay, slowly push yourself up. You're going to take your pillow with you round to the other side. So we're going to do our lying on the side with the legs bent, knees at Mother Brown first with the big shoulder stretch, okay? So let's get our setup right. We have got arms out the front. That's it. And we've got knees in front of hips, ankles under knees, and we're just settled on our side. That's it. And we're going to do all we can to keep the legs really nice and still. Okay, so we just started with our little bow and arrow. So we just drew that elbow back and reached forward. We did that 3 more times. We're looking forwards, we're just reaching, and we're just getting that elbow and shoulder used to that movement. Those of you with restricted movement in your shoulder, just do what you can. After 4 of those, we just lifted halfway, but remained looking forwards. That's it. And again, we're going to lift. And we're going to lower. 2 more. Brilliant. And 1 more. So if your shoulder is happy to do more, okay, make sure that pillow is behind you slightly so that you can move your head. Follow the thumb with your eyes and come up. And as it goes over the top, just let it go as far as it wants to, keeping these legs still. Pause, you can breathe in. As you breathe out, you may melt lower. Gently close that back up. And you've got 3 more to do. Big stretch. Keeping the legs and hips still. Really enjoy that stretch of your shoulder and your chest. Slowly closing up. Chest stretches are so important when we spend a lot of the day hunched forwards, either on computers or driving. That's lovely. 1 more. And we're closing up. Well done. So we're going to move the pillow out the way, and if your shoulder doesn't like this position, you could keep the arm here and the pillow in. Okay, so we did our basic clam, didn't we? So we're lying on our side, yep, hips stacked. We've got a gentle bend on the legs. The heels are in line with the bottom. Okay, that's it. And we just started with 4 basic clams, okay? So we're going to keep the feet together, but lift that top knee up and lower down. So you've got 3 more. You're going to lift and you're going to lower. 2 more. And 1 more. Brilliant. So that's your level 1, and you can stick to that if that feels good. Otherwise, you can lift those feet off the floor. This hand can be here or here, it doesn't matter. And we lifted that top knee 4 times. Down, up we go, and lower down. Keeping really strong, staying on your side, lifting and lowering. So really feel that in that top leg. Lower down and rest whenever you need to. And for your further 4, you're going to choose your level. So you could lift the feet and you could lift the knee, extend, bend, returning the feet and lower down. Coming up, extend, return and lower. You're doing 4 in all. Brilliant. I've got 1 more. Lower down and lower the feet. Give that leg a pat. Well done. Okay, for your quad stretch, straighten out that top leg. Bring the top heel towards the bottom. Lift up that bottom foot if you want a bigger stretch. But feel the stretch here in this top leg that's bent. And we're going to gently lower that bottom foot down and give that leg a wiggle. Okay, so we're just going to come up and just give your neck a little bit of a rest. Take it side to side gently. That's it, well done. And we're going to go down onto our mat, onto our tummy, and just do a nice little back stretch. And I'm just trying to decide where's the best place for me to be on my mat so you see. If you take yourselves onto your mat, okay, and let's start with a little diamond. So we take the fingertips together, elbows wide. Really relax the shoulders down and let the legs just relax too. Now all we're going to do is gently lift the head, neck and shoulders up, creeping the elbows in, and we look to the end of the mat. And we're going to gently lower down. So we're going to lift up, look to the end of the mat, that's it. And lower down. Now, many of you will have much more flexible backs than me. I'm not very flexible when it comes to my lower back. So I've kind of been able to come up onto my elbows. And I know some of you are on your straight arms, but I'm not. Lowering it down. And again, lift the chest up. I'm creeping the elbows in. Now this time I'm going to take my elbows to under my shoulders. I've got my thumbs up. And my chest is lifted away from the mat. What I don't want is sink you down, all right? I want your chest to be lifted up. And my gaze has now moved off the end of my mat to in front of me, but look on the floor. Okay, and really connect with the core muscles. Now we're just going to bend one leg, bring the heel towards the bottom, and straighten that leg. Keep the chest lifted away from the mat. Bring the other heel in. Extend that leg, okay? Again, bring it in and extend. Chest is lifted. Imagine a little candle, a tea light flickering on your mat, and you're trying to keep your chest away from the warmth of the flame. That's it. Bringing alternate heels towards the bottom one more time. Lift, straighten, last one. Excellent. Now lower the chest down, put your hands by your shoulders, push yourself up onto all fours. So we've got our knees under our hips, our wrists under our shoulders. Gently spread those fingers to spread the weight. Okay. Connect with those core muscles, gently arch the back up, lowering the head down. Feeling that lovely stretch through the back and shoulders. And then gently lower the back down, look up, push the bottom out. And again, arch the back up. Lowering the head down, well done. Lastly, keep the hips still, lower that back down, bottom out, look up. Well done. Return to that flat neutral back. Come up to sitting and just circle the hands. I'm going to go back to our mat for a relaxation. So bring your legs round. And if you want to put that pillow under your head, that's absolutely fine. Just want you to be really comfortable. So lower yourself down to your mat. That's it. So if you want to turn your lights off, you can do. So your arms could be long down by your sides, palms could be up. Let your shoulders relax, let yourself feel like it's melting into the mat. Legs long if that's comfortable for your back, feet, toes down to the bottom corners of your mat. And if you're happy to close your eyes, just do so. And let's just do a little bit of box breathing. So we're going to breathe in through the nose for 4. Pause and hold your breath for 4. And breathe out through your mouth for 4. And pause for 4. Breathe in through your nose for 4. Hold the breath for 4. Breathe out for 4 through your mouth. And pause for 4. So that breathing pattern is really, really good for any times you might feel stressed and that you're not breathing deeply enough. That little box breath, very helpful. Now with each breath in, I want you to feel, so breathe in through your nose, and with every breath out, I want you to feel like you're sinking just a little bit lower into your mat. Bring your focus back to the room. I want you to just gently wiggle your fingers and then relax your hands. If you can gently bend up one leg, put the foot flat on the floor, followed by the second one. Creep your heels as comfortably close to your bottom as you can, and then lower the right knee down the right side, left knee down the left side. And just feel that inner thigh stretch as your knees lower towards the floor. If you want a bigger stretch, put your hands on your inner thighs, and the weight of the hands makes the stretch bigger. going to gently remove the hands and slowly place the knees back together. We're going to gently roll onto one side. Use your top hand to push yourself up and just take a few moments to get used to sitting up. Let's roll those shoulders. I could have probably fell asleep just then. How about you? Oh my, that was lovely to relax. Okay, so let's just pop our hand in front. Link the fingers, gently push the hands forward, stretching that upper back. Hands in the small of your back, squeeze your elbows together for that little chest stretch. Relax the arms. Pop one hand down, reach up, and just reach over. Keep the bottom firmly on the floor. Arm is strong and long, palm is down. Let's change sides, hands down, reach up and over. Feel that beautiful side stretch. Let's change sides. Hand down, reach up and reach over. Brilliant, well done. Last time to change. Reach up and reach over. Excellent work. Come up to the top and bring that arm down. Roll the shoulders. Excellent. Okay. To finish, breath in as you take the arms up and breathe out. Just one more time to finish. Breath in. Big stretch. And breathe out. Well done indeed. Fantastic. Thank you for joining me. Do let me know how you found that PureStretch. I wanted to really focus on the stretching on such a hot night. And I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you feel relaxed and stretched and that you sleep really well tonight. So thank you for that. I will see you again soon. Bye bye.